find out if they fixing. They can fuck around and find out. They fixing to find out. They fixing to find out. My hair is fucked up, babe. I got. I don't know what is it. What do you think I should do to my hair? Just get it wet, huh? Get it wet. Just get it wet and start over. Just. You dropped my phone, babe.
I did that?
Yeah, because it's sitting right here.
That's not where you put it.
That's where I put my phone, babe. That's where the phone goes.
Don't put it there. It's going to keep falling.
Her arm's right there. It's going to keep falling because I'm going to keep moving. She goes, it's going to keep falling because I'm going to keep moving.
You don't have a tripod here?
No, I don't.
It's not in that cabinet?
Just hold the phone for me. Just, she goes, that's what she did. I said, just hold the phone for me. She went, yeah. Go with your hair. Go with your hair. Start over. Go with your hair. You gotta look tip top.
That trash can is empty. You can turn it upside down and prop it up on something.
How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Look at my girl's ouchie. Yeah, my girl got an ouchie. I did that. Spousal abuse. I told her I should get in there and cook my French toast, woman. Look at her feet.
Look at my new sandals.
Look at her new sandals and look at her feet.
Steve Madden's.
Huh?
They're Steve Madden's.
I don't even know who the fuck that is. Is that a football player or something?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Steve Madden? Is that John's fucking brother? I go, what is that, a football player? I go, what is it, a football player? Huh? Hey, your foot's really grabbing that fucking shoe right there. Look at your toes all hooked on it and stuff. You got your claws. Look at
my toes. I was just in the dirt.
You look at your toes, just grabbing it, clenching it. You're clenching that motherfucking shoe right there.
My talons.
My fucking, we just give the motherfucking haters plenty of fucking ammo. Look at her feet. Oh my god, she's hooking the fucking shoe. Throwing her feet, throwing up gang signs and shit. What side? South side? South County? Unincorporated South County? Unincorporated St. Louis County? How y'all doing? God damn it. I gotta drive to Alton. Allison's getting ready to take her grandmother grocery shopping. Or grocery shopping or just any shopping? Yeah, grocery shopping. And I got some mail and I have to go you've got mail. No, I have a cushion arrived that I bought.
What color is it?
Black.
And what fabric? Kind of fabric?
It's leather. Am I gay? Will you ask my girlfriend? Babe, am I gay? No. No. She goes, I'd be liking the vagina too damn much to be gay. Oh, watch my feet. No, I've been told to watch my feet. At least she didn't say watch your meat. She fed me bacon this morning.
I fed you pork all weekend.
You been feeding me pork all weekend.
Pork steak.
Whatever. I got a commission. I got some bongs to build. I'm ordered an order to be in fucking Wednesday, I believe. Whoa. Hey, when you're looking at me, just think of him. He's like, get that thing out of my fucking face.
Uh,
Look at him.
he's a pretty kitty. He's got an attitude.
He does have an attitude. He's got an attitude like a motherfucker, man. He'll get right up on you. He'll lay in your lap. But if you put your hands on him, he'll be like, motherfucker, get your hand off me. He'll get mad at you. Yeah, you pet him. No, he's like, I'll sit in your lap, but don't touch me,
He'll
motherfucker.
piss on your shit.
He'll piss. Oh yeah, he'll piss on your shit. Yeah, bro, I watched
He's
him
really
do it.
mad at you, he'll piss
I
on
watched
you.
him do it up on the deck.
Did you see him do it?
I seen him, but wasn't he doing like a normal pisser?
It was like a
It
spray.
was like a spray. You know what I'm saying?
When did he do that? When did you see
Yesterday morning,
Right on the deck?
right on the fucking deck, man. And then Melanie was so casual to notice that, and he walked right in it. He's got it all on his paws. That's what Melanie said. And he walked back in the
I see
house.
that on the deck. Wow, yeah, he's spraying. He's fixed. I thought they weren't supposed to do that if they were
Well, you know
fixed.
what? You might need to take him back for a double check.
Double check.
But he doesn't show interest in the female kitty cat.
That was this weekend that happened?
Yes, it just happened yesterday. Double tap that screen, or else Jordan will double tap your ass.
He's so territorial.
What?
He's so territorial.
You think he's marking spots and shit? I don't think that's what that is.
It's spraying, yeah.
No, I don't think that's what he's doing. You think that's what he's
What
doing?
do you think you said he was
Do you,
spraying.
baby? Do you think that's what he's doing?
What else would it be?
You know what? He could be doing that. Do you think that's what it is?
What's,
We need to take that into
do you
consideration.
know any other explanation?
He might just be peeing.
But you said it didn't look like he was peeing.
No, there was actually liquid. There was urine. If you would have said it was you squirting, I would have called you a liar. Okay, so there was definitely it was. Jordan got some new lubrication.
I saw it. I
Yeah,
asked
we
if she
saw
tried it. She's like, no, I haven't done anal yet. I'll let you know. No anal yet. I guess that's all she uses.
And Remo said he is not fixed. I don't know how Remo's able to determine that. I don't know.
I got it from the APA. He better be fixed. He's not fixed. Get him fixed again. I know sometimes like vasectomies don't take. Alright, we'll get his balls snipped again. Poor guy. He's gonna love that. I'm gonna go pick up those branches.
What?
I'm gonna go pick up these branches. Ow. I got crushed them.
So I ordered a 60-inch by 20-inch cushion, 4.5 inches thick, black leather, with a grip on the bottom, and it's gonna be inside the ambulance on the bench. I hope it fits nice in what we're doing. I want to thank some of y'all out there that are taking advantage of what we're trying to do with FAFO 100 and creating profiles and getting in there and getting on the leaderboard and showing that it does function. You guys have been a really strong part of the beta test. And I spent nearly 2 hours today on the telephone with discussing business. And meth. Really. I mean, we were having such a fucking wonderful time. We were having just a wonderful time just chilling and, you know, kicking it, right? All of a sudden, you had to come with the negativity. That's stupid. So, let's get back into what I was saying. I spent a couple of hours today with an investor and discussing things and discussing directions that we're going with what I'm building and what our expectations are going to be and what we're trying to do. Okay, I'm glad you did, bro. I'm good for you. Um, you guys that have joined FAFO 100 early and have helped me do the beta testing, that have told me when things weren't working, that have replied, y'all are a key ingredient of what I'm building right now. And I don't have finances to fucking throw everybody. We have limited funds and we're trying to utilize them to the best of the company's ability to get the best return. Okay? And to get the best return out of what we're doing. Um, but I just want to let you guys know it's not going unrecognized, and eventually, mark my words, it won't go unrewarded either. You know, one day I'm going to be in a position to really look out for those that are helping me test this and helping me get it off the ground. You guys don't even realize what even the smallest participation is doing to help. Not just little algorithms, but when you guys come back to me and you say, "Hey, Dub, this isn't working," or "This isn't functioning," or "This is working," and I see that I'm getting points. Any feedback that you guys are able to give, when I start getting the shirts up and running and I'm making merch to sell, you guys that are going to be the first to start kicking in orders and stuff, just let me know that my Stripe, my banking is set up right and everything's functioning and able to scale and grow. You know, I'm gonna remember you guys, and I'm not. Uh, you gonna see. You gonna see. Uh, like I said, we gonna load up the fucking private jet and fly to Hawaii. I'm taking every one of my goddamn wrenches. You know what I'm saying? And I'm throwing fucking. Hey, I'm not even. You think I'm bullshit? I believe in my heart. Okay, with every, and you can call me delusional. I don't give a fuck if somebody calls me delusional. Some person calling me delusional is somebody that probably fucking can't beat me in a game of chess. Okay, let's just keep that for real. Anybody calling me delusional probably fucking. I'm not gonna argue with a motherfucker that can't think on the level that I'm trying to think on. So that's stupid right there. That's giving them fucking. Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb enough to fucking sit here and argue with somebody that can't see the vision. No, I'm not. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and argue. I'm just gonna fucking seem delusional. And sometimes I say and I'm always like second guessing not just my ideas, but how to bring them about. Because an idea is a pawn on a chessboard. If you don't start moving your ideas out into the game and start pushing the pieces and getting these ideas into motion, they'll just sit there and get in the way. You'll defeat yourself by not moving on your ideas fast enough. You know, you got all these good, you got all this powerful fucking thought going on in your head. You got to act upon the simplest of ideas first is to set it in motion. Yeah, just like the opening moves on a chessboard. You got to get them pawns out there and start working your ideas into reality. And that's what I've been doing. Now I have to, now I have to continue making sure the foundation, the infrastructure is sound because the concept is all the way live and badass. And let me tell you that parts of it work all over the place. And what I mean by that is I've taken and incorporated 4 or 5 different styles of business models and platforms and styles of and ideas and brought them all into one under one umbrella in one hub of FAFO 100 Media. And it goes as such. In the foundation, we're a radio station, just like a radio station, playing music, plays music 24/7. Outside of that, though, we are a fan activation site similar to the Weverse. And the Weverse is an Asian dominant fucking platform that blows up K-pop and J-pop, and artists like and groups like BTS. They have super fan armies, and these fan armies are activated on their social media platforms on Weverse, and they have coordinated attacks, sort of like Flash Mob Fridays, right? Well, the Flash Mob Friday aspect is coordinated attacks of fan bases. You activate your fans. Well, I westernized that concept. The concept of fandom in Asia predominantly goes unrewarded other than you're doing something to favor the group that you stand behind, that you're loyal to. Well, in the Western world, people want people like being compensated for their input, or else they'll just be passive fans. But when you want active fans that aren't passive, that aren't just sitting back saying they support somebody, but they're checking in every day and they're doing the daily tasks and they're climbing a leaderboard and they're on 501 Bryce's top 5 are the top fan of the month list, so they win free merch. They're getting rewarded for their action, and their action shows. It's just not something they said in a social media post. We're able to measure it, monitor it, and reward it. And that is a lot of incentive to get fans active. And time activation of a fan base, time coordinated fan activation is a proven method of blowing an act up. See, you got to realize in Asia, they deal in billions. They don't deal in 50 million or 100 million or 200 million people in America are on fucking YouTube looking for a video, and not all of them are looking for the genre that you are fucking catering to. So you got to realize that some of these artists in Asia, they have to develop ways that they can get their acts to a major audience, like a 2 billion strong, as opposed to like an American audience, which is way smaller. And in order to activate these types of audience, these types of algorithms over there, they have fan armies. They call Fandom, and Weverse is a social media platform where a lot of these fandom groups and clubs and armies gather to coordinate their efforts to push the agenda of the artists that they represent, so to speak. Well, that concept I've adopted into the whole genre of country rap. Created a hub similar to Weverse in FAFO 100 at the website, the social media website. But instead of isolating the artists from the fans, we brought all the fans in for all the artists. To where I'm building a syndicate of anchor artists, and the anchor artist will be the foundation that draws in a lot of other artists because they'll see, wow, these dudes are doing this. Then there's something positive. I want to start doing this because I believe it can help build my platform. And when it comes time for us to do a Flash Mob Friday on this artist's platform, and we show significant growth as a result, it's going to turn on the bank faucets because record labels, promoters, managers are all going to be coming out of the woodwork saying, pretty much, uh, uh, can
Pretty much.
can you activate the audience for this release. Oh yeah, we can. We certainly can. We're going to prove it. We're going to prove it multiple times. And then once we prove it multiple times, and we prove that that engine operates and functions, and I'm not even trying to get paid off the fans or off the artists. I'm trying to get my bag in bigger ways. I'm trying to get corporate money. And I believe that I've come with a concept. I've borrowed from here and borrowed from there, thrown in my own little flavor and twist, and came up with FAFO. And I think it's got a lot of potential. And I'm going to push it. And I don't think it's going to fail. And if anybody would like to bet against it, I'm taking bets. I'm taking side bets. Kitty cat. He sits by me. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, oh, oh, oh. I'm getting ready to bounce. Hey, Allison. What? Where you at? What? What? Baby, I'm getting ready to bounce. Give me lovins. Love you too. I, what, I got all that in my car. Oh yeah, I done packed my car up. What? Yeah, I got the bongs and stuff already packed up in the car. I love you, babe. I will. Ba-da-da-do-do-do-do. My girl, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it, clip it. Now, if you could only do that to your bush. She turned around and just waved at me. I was trying to be funny. You don't talk about a bush like that, bro. That's not what you do. That's. Now, if you don't do that to your bush. She turned around. Bye. If I run, if it freezes up, let me know. The message. What part can't you hear? Are you trying to hear me sing the part? Because you know I got the vocals and shit. Because I got the vocal cords. You want to hear me? Huh? I know it's going to cost you. I have become comfortably numb. Okay, I'm killing it. Okay. Just a little pinprick. There'll be no more. But you may feel a little sick. Can you stand up? Stand up. I do believe it's working good. That'll keep you going. The show. Come on, it's time to go. There is no pain, you are receding. I'll be hitting them notes up. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. Hello. You're only coming through in waves. Your lips, hear what you say. I almost hit a median. When I was a child, I had a beating glimpse out of the corner of my eye. Out of the corner of my eye. Guess what happened? I turned to look, but it was gone. I cannot put my finger on it now. The child is grown, the dream is gone. Whoa! I have become comfortably numb. Yeah. David Gilmour, ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear Trainwreck Kenny playing this? I was amazed. I loved it. I'm like, yeah. Notice how I'm leaning into the car like this? See this cat hair on me? That's fine cat hair. Full of fine cat. Very fine cat. One of the finest cats ever, as a matter of fact. Finer than any cat Trump's ever owned, I'll tell you that much. Fight addiction, find opportunity. And now I have to figure out how to get my prints on my shirts without being shiny. And I've dialed it in. Now it's time to do some presses. feel, spit for me to feel, yeah. I had to fill my tank. My tank is filled. Don't know what it takes. It almost took a bill. Ain't no mind to me. I do this for the thrill. In this economy, I try to keep it real. Low interest, no payments until you're fully on. Don't understand it, credit. You can get your mind gone. I can bring it ready. Know that rhyme is strong. What the fuck is Uncle Dove finally talking on? Oh, what's he talking on? What's he talking about? Don't be saying I'm talking on. They chase this shit out your mouth. I got to make the ball out. Oh, I don't understand it. That's a green-eyed bandit. I got plenty of them down there, man. I got plenty of them down there. I can use a couple of them for myself. I'm tripping. Shit, all I'm getting is something to drink. My mom told me, don't eat nothing. I got a motherfucking roast in this. Look at all these ones I got down here. Stuff down here. Don't tell me I can't use a couple of my own ones. Hold up, dog. You're using the ones for the bums. Motherfucker, you. I'll use those are my ones first. You're trying to tell me. He's using the fucking door ones. Look. What's he gonna get the fuck? No, I'm not. I just want a large sweet tea. Yep. Got $3 right here. Tell me I ain't pimp player. I'm off for cold stay on. Who'll have me shoot? Nobody got me shoot. Nobody has me shook on any kind of level whatsoever. I don't study nobody's moves enough to fucking be shook by them. He acts like he act like he on the ball court, like he on the basketball court. He just fucking went to the hoop and dunked on my ass. Motherfucker. I ain't even on the fucking same page as some of these motherfuckers, let alone fucking know what they're even fucking talking about. FAFO 100 Radio is a mobile home rich sponsor. Our name is on the back of the fucking shirt, bro. So our name's on the back of the shirt. So they gonna sell plenty of shirts, and our name's on the back of them motherfuckers. You hear me? My girlfriend is in town next week because she has obligations as a parent, and she doesn't like getting muddy. So I'm gonna be with my girl. Has nothing to do with who's going to be there, who ain't going to be there. I don't even take that in consideration. That's not even a factor. That don't even factor in at all. You know what I'm saying? I've had plenty of time to chop it up with Mark about what my intentions are and what I want to do and what I plan on doing. And it doesn't concern or involve nobody else's moves at all, especially not that dude. You know, if that dude is considered at all, it should be considered lucky to even go to such events without getting blackballed himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell you, my vibe and my energy and what I bring to the party and to the table is a lot more cohesive to positivity than some snake ass rat motherfucker who ain't known by nobody. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that was fucked up. Me not going would allow a couple people to have a decent time without fear of getting their shit handed to them. You too. You don't know the truth. They can act like they're having fun without having to fucking watch out. They can party peacefully. That's all that means. That's all that means. And if anybody construes it any differently, okay, whatever. Let them tell it. They're right. Absolutely right. Whatever, however you want to call it. However you want to call it. So does my girlfriend. Tootsie Roll. Let me see your Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Tootsie. Tootsie. He's got a Tootsie. A Tootsie. 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 A Tootsie. 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 It's a Tootsie Roll. The toot side. Tootsie. 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 A Tootsie Roll. Let me see your booty hole. Shot and roll. Let me do that Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. I know. I didn't see you say it, Randall Young. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, Randall Young. Happy birthday, Randall Young. Don't drink. Smoke cannabis. Happy birthday. What are you, 47, 9, 20, 53? Oh, you ain't gonna take me? 44. He said cap lives, you ain't 44. I think 50. Lies. He goes live. I don't believe it. Lying over. Maybe 3 years ago he was 44. Now, aside from a show, and that's an event. Aside from an event, what else is out in the real world to represent country rap? If you got off of social media, how could you learn about anything to do with country rap? Exactly. Besides an event. You know? An event is cool. They're much needed. We need events. But if you think a 2 or 3 day weekend in the summer is enough to accommodate the full spectrum of country rap listeners and artists and fans and productivity, you're sadly mistaken. It can't. It can't survive. It can't function without real world representation. And that's where FAFO 100 comes in. You know, yeah, you guys see me here on YouTube, so yeah, it's a channel just like other people's channels on social media. But FAFO 100 is outside of social media. Tell Alexa, play FAFO 100. Boom, you're on the radio right there. You know, we're many-faceted. It's a multimedia company. You know, we're going to dial in our Roku channel for TV. We got a radio station. We got a website. We got a social media site. We have apps. You know, it's more than just a YouTube channel. You know, social media outlets are just one outlet to reach people. But in the bigger scope of things, we are our own platform. And that being said, we are going to grow differently than a channel would. When we get this ambulance up and going, the tent's already almost done. You know, I'm waiting on a call to come pick the tent and shit up. You know, and we've already put deposits down on the wrap for the ambulance. So all this is in the works. We are putting this together. This isn't yeah, they'll never do this. No, we are in the middle of actually doing it. So all you naysayers and haters, what are you gonna do when you see it? Oh, it sucks. Yeah, I know, you'll have something negative to say. I get it. Totally get it. Like, I give a fuck. Okay? But there'll be a lot of people out there that are feeling what we're bringing to the fucking world. Not a channel, not a community on YouTube. It's bigger than a YouTube community. It's bigger than a troll community. It's just a real world. And country rap did not have real world representation. You know what I'm saying? And that's the facts. And it needs it in order to grow, in order to gain that next level of acceptance. Here's, you know, the one thing that I did notice about what Caesar Beavers posted about the top 100 is that there's a lot of fucking streams involved in country rap, enough to be recognized as its own genre, and that alone says a lot about the genre of country rap, is that there's billions of streams, you know, with hundreds of artists, and it needs to be recognized as its own standalone genre, a drop down that people can upload as a country rapper, not a fucking hip-hop artist or a country artist, but as a country rap artist, and deserving of its own lane, deserving of its own place at the table, deserving of its own Grammy Award, deserving of its own radio station, hello, all that. And with those kind of numbers, that's just fucking another thing driving it home of how valid it actually is, pun intended. How the fuck did I get that? Oh, hell, man. Bob Weir's band? Ace? Was that a Bob Weir project? Huh? Does anybody know? What's Ace? I don't know what his side projects were. What's up, Jenny? See, here's the thing. We have an advantage that no channel on YouTube has, and that is including our channel right now, is we're getting ready to have a full-blown billboard driving around in the form of our ambulance and our tent and our merch and everything, you know. The growth on all platforms, including this channel right here, is going to be noticeable as a result of our real-world presence. Our real-world presence is going to definitely increase our fucking visibility. Come on, touch me, baby. Can't you see that I am not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Gonna love you till the heavens start tonight. I'm gonna love you till the stars come on the sky. That's game show. That's fucking 50s, 60s game show fucking shit. Listen, that's not rock and roll. That's big production. That's show production. That's show production fucking. Nothing rock and roll about that. And if anybody wants to argue that, put your fucking gloves on, motherfucker. We're fighting. I'll fight you behind that shit. No, I'm talking shit. But that's not rock and roll. I mean, it's the Doors, so it's an iconic group. Jim Moore's duh, but it's still not rock and roll. Fall from the sky. For you and I. Goddamn, I Dream of Jeannie ass shit. That looks like he's gonna be the score for a fucking TV show, fucking movie, fucking game show type of fucking win a prize, motherfucker. A bunch of fucking fluorescent plaid fucking carpet on the wall looking ass shit, bro. Seriously. I mean, you know what I'm talking about? Can you hear what you can hear what I mean right there, right there. Bum bum ba da bum bum ba da dum. I gotta go. My mom told me that I got something at the house that looks like a big sleeping bag rolled up. I was like, what? And I know what it is. It's my cushion. But I gotta go see what this cushion looks like. I hope this thing's is popping. I hope it's right. Because if so, I gotta get a back throw. Might get a back throw cushion. I don't know. We're gonna see how it sits and how it all looks. I'm doing so many things at one time. I'm trying to juggle the fucking learning the fucking computer, learning the printer process, and getting that dialed in, and getting the fucking ambulance going, and to get the fucking tent order finished, and to keep the website running. We got a tight team. Say like this: artists recruit fans. Fans get active. Fans earn points. They climb up the leaderboard. They earn merch. They get free products. They get fucking gifts, fucking incentives. It keeps the ball rolling. When it comes time to activate and put in the serious call to action and do a flash mob, our fans are already into the fandom mode. They're accustomed to earning points, and they're wanting to climb the leaderboard, so they have more of an incentive and more of a determination to follow through and check in and do these things. Once we build that ecosystem solid and it's growing and going full speed, we'll start to see the results within the genre with the artists that we are promoting. Guarantee it. You'll see. It's like a fandom collective where we all incite and ignite our fans, because you're not going to ever be able to get all of your fans at the same time to do anything for you, even if you try to coordinate the effort on your own social media platform. And we understand that. That's why we get a lot of artists to all recruit fans. So even if one artist can't get all of their fans, if we can get a few fans of every artist to jump in and do it on a flash mob, then we're covering the bases better than trying to get all of the fans of one artist. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting all of one artist's fans, we'll just take a few fans from every artist. You got your better chances of getting that type of ratio than getting an entirety, you know. The only thing a motherfucker guarantee of getting in the entirety is Allison gonna get the entirety of this dick. That's it. Everything else you can't guarantee on getting everything. It ain't a guarantee. There's St. Louis City right there. St. Louis City, downtown St. Louis City to my left hand. And once you we run a successful flash mob, right? Hear me out. Or you're going to, if you're going to sit here and listen, you're going to hear me out. Right? Because you can't interrupt me. Yeah, it's wonderful. I love this. Because people interrupt me in real life all the time. Like, hey, shut up, Dub. Don't even talk. We don't want to hear you talk anymore. You talk too damn much. That's what they do in real life. So that's why I talk so much here on the internet, is because can't nobody stop me right now. You know what I'm saying? So, when we run a successful Flash Mob Friday, and it moves the needle significantly, and it is attributed to what we bring, people are going to be like, And if we do it again, people are going to be like, what? 3 times a charm. By the third time that we run a successful flash mob campaign with significant metric results, to where motherfuckers say, wow, yeah, we can see what it did. It's motherfucking, it's on and popping then. It's on and popping. Because then it's proven. It's not just, okay, it was a one-off fluke. No. If we show you that we can motivate and move a fan base, and it's not a fan base of one particular artist, it's a fan base of a genre. And if we can activate the entire fan base of a whole genre with coordinated attacks on individual artists' accounts, we can significantly blow those artists up. And if we can start raising each artist in the genre up by measurable fucking gains, then it's gonna make the bottom that much higher and that much fucking more attractive and better overall for the artist, the genre, the lane, and music, period. True. Facts. To the point where we don't have to worry about a social media platform and our social media reach. That's what they do with Fandom. That's what they do in Asia on the Weverse. They have their own social media platform that they coordinate efforts on and fucking attack and help fucking coordinate armies to do what I'm wanting to do with FAFO 100. And it's proven, and it works. It works with scale, meaning a lot larger than the audience that we're meeting and that we're relevant to. The FAFO 100 audience is even at its height, it's only relevant to 3 or 4 million at the most, probably. And that's probably including some fucking mainstream fans of, Post Malone or Big X or Jelly Roll or anybody that's remotely connected to country rap at all, that's outside of the underground independent lanes. because you have to do have to take this into serious knowledge, is that if country rap gets its own drop down category, motherfuckers that are already in the A game are gonna be fucking dropping hits in that category. You know, the Big X, the Plugs, the Post Malones, the motherfuckers that are already established in the industry are gonna try to invade. And if FAFO 100 is an already established curator of country rap music on an independent radio level, you know, we might be able to factor ourselves into maintaining the integrity of the independent artists in the lane, and not allowing them to get ran over by the industry fucking because the industry gonna try to run a motherfucker over. They're gonna fucking plant. You think it's an industry? You think Jam Wayne's an industry plant? Wait till the fucking industry have something to plan in. Wait till it's fucking this fucking field ain't even fucking dug up yet. They ain't even cleared the field. They gotta fucking clear the field, hoe it, get it ready for planting, and then you gotta fucking plant. Then you gotta fucking put a plant in the game. There ain't enough of a game going on. It ain't organized enough for it to fucking be considered somebody want to infiltrate it. Fuck, it doesn't get recognized as an official lane. It's a subgenre. But that'll change here in the next 3 to 5 years. People started using the new tools. They got addicted to the new tools. They found ease with the new tools. The internet's an amazing tool. It's a way to get your music out there. It's a way to network. It's a way to be seen. But social media has become a drug that the social media companies realize has a lot of value with the amount of reach that gets allowed to the users. We'll give you this much dope, but that's free. You want some more dope, you want some stronger dope, you want some better dope, meaning you want more views, you want better reach, you want more people to see your content. Well, that's going to cost you. Now they got you strung out on chasing that dope. That you're willing to pay to play, to get views, to get placement and everything else, and then you'll fucking bitch and moan and everything when organically you're not getting anywhere. It's because you're stuck on a motherfucking slippery slope of algorithmic control that you can't get out of, and no matter how hard you try, because you're playing their game. You're stuck in it. You're using their tool. You confine yourself to using only certain tools out of your toolbox. You got to realize that your toolbox is equipped with a lot more tools, older tools. You know, paper flyers, man. Who anymore in their right mind goes to the printer and prints up a couple thousand flyers and just goes and puts them on cars and shit? And I mean, actually gets out in the real world and you know, they got post no bills. You know what I'm saying? Actually post bills all over the fucking place down in fucking New York City. You know what I'm saying? Putting big ass fucking placards all up over the place, fucking signs and stickers. You know, actually grassroots, real world advertising. Not too many. You know, and those that do, you know, are still good. And you can say they're old school, man. They're using old school methods, but you know, those old tools in the tool shed, the radio, big tool, doesn't get used as often. The radio doesn't get used often at all, especially by new aspiring upcoming acts, because they have no, you know, outlet to direct, because everybody says nobody listens to radio, so they don't even take into consideration. The only thing they do is continue to throw stuff against the social media walls, hoping something sticks, trying to find the right algorithm, you know what I'm saying, trying to get the right motion, knowing when to post and how to post and what platforms to post on and all that other shit. You're stuck on socials. Well, we figured out a way to unstick it. stuck on socials, you need a little social push, flash mob, baby. We can organize one for you, and it'll be an organic flash mob. An organic flash mob to where people actually engage and follow and like and share and comment, and not just fucking a one-off. You don't want a heavy bounce rate. That's when you're paying platforms X amount of dollars to get so many followers. That's really will fuck up a person's platform because it's a heavy bounce rate and it's fake. It's bot recognition. They can recognize that type of traffic. But FAFO 100 to organize flash mobs, that right there isn't bot traffic. It fits into the algorithm. It fits into algorithmic recognition, in which we can alter and attack algorithms, receptors, by giving a high volume, high priority increase into what the algorithm is monitoring when they're watching your fucking timeline and seeing the engagement. If they see a quick increased engagement over a prolonged period of time and during a certain time frame, it triggers the algorithm into responding favorably. And they've been using this technique over in Asia for a while to elevate groups like 60 million followers, not a million or 2 million. They got like 50, 60 million. You know, they're the audience that they appeal to over there is billions, bro. Yes, they were delicious, baby. What's happening? Pontoon Beach. Beach. Nuts. Ba-da-da-do. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum. Can't buy me love. Say you don't want no diamond ring. I'll be satisfied. No, no, no. Da 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 da. Ba da do da do do do. Bow bow do. I'm on a night train. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I love saying it. And I ain't fixing to tell you shit. I just say that shit. Uh, when we pull up, when we pull up, yeah, it's about to go down. I ain't gotta say too much, big truck, it's about to go down. I ain't afraid of it all, I'd rather down, yeah. They preach. I like that song. I wish I knew the words. I don't know the words. And I know. It's because I tell you, no, I got business to take care of. I have business to take care of. I plan on getting work done this next week and weekend. You know, brand new flavor in your ear. Yeah, there is a lot to triggering an algorithm. I've been studying that. I've been seeing other examples of it being manipulated in other cultures, and I've seen that they've gotten results. So the concept isn't new, and it's been used, but I westernized it by gamifying it and turning it into a rewarded action. You know what I mean? When you're able to keep track of a fan's engagement and involvement and measure it and keep them on a leaderboard and award them points that they can redeem for prizes and merchandise and others perks later on, you are in a sense creating an engagement loop, and one that is rewarding for more than passive support. You know, a lot of people passively support it. Yeah, I listen to them, but they're not actually an active support. You know, and fandom in the Eastern societies, Korea, Japan, fandom is a show of appreciation, respect, and ways to help the artist advance in a very overpopulated culture, where sometimes it might be harder to get their foot in the door of recognition with so much fuck going on. You know, so in order to, you see some of these artists that are big over in Korea and Japan, they've got 20, 30, 40, 50 million fucking followers. And, you know, they're not the biggest, but that's just like, you know, the type of fan base that they have to be relevant. A person doesn't even need 3, 4 billion of followers in the United States to be relevant on on platforms, to be a star or, you know, a personality of some sort. You know, so they've got a lot of bigger audience over there that they have to activate, and they have different means in which they do it through fandom. and utilizing some of those practices and techniques over here, but rewarding it in a gamified way, westernizing it, you know, is innovative. I think it could definitely work, and I am putting a lot of time and effort and money on that. But a lot of artists, they they want to see results, man, before they, you know. And you gotta realize a lot of these artists, the only thing they know is social media promotion. The only thing they know is trying to get their platform big. You know, working for their fucking cause, not a collective. You know. And what how it operates so beautifully as a collective through FAFO 100 is that we're not guided by egos and class of personalities. We play the music of fucking nearly 200 artists. It's bigger than just one artist. There's not one artist that holds the whole thing down, that holds the whole thing together. That's what people have to realize. Without any of the biggest artists in the game would still continue to be played. When Jordan retired, they didn't fucking deflate the basketball. You know what I mean? Seriously. The GOAT's gonna retire, so the game's done. He's gonna take his ball and go home with him. What the fuck? Right? I mean, so for real, you think Up Church no longer rapping? Like, okay, game's over. Fucking the greatest is done. Shit, they no more game. Fuck it. Back to work. Turn on classical. Let's listen to the Doors. Yeah, I don't know about delivery drones. That's crazy. Ba-da-da-do, da-da-do, da-da-do. You're probably gonna, I'm probably gonna die.